Welcome everyone back to the Halo Rec League. We do have some Bravo matches coming to you live tonight as we are in our Chumps finals. That does mean this is our final match for Season 10. And in front of us, we are going to have Old Guys versus Flippers Down in the Challengers North Premade Division. On the side of Old Guys, you have Jordo, Penny, Zydster, and Viper. On the side of Flippers Down, we have Matt Mode, Hungry Animals, Pale Pally, and Lagshot. Some familiar names over the course of the Rec League that we are seeing in this match, and we are kicking things off on Aquarius. And right out of the gate, Matt Mode is already going for that flagpole here. Gonna toss it off basically, try and get some regen. And a teammate is gonna grab that. It's gonna be Lagshot, will get taken down, but I do believe that somebody from the side of Old Guys was able to toss that flag off into the courtyard, so that will deny the flag cap here momentarily until someone is able to go retrieve that flag back. Things are going to be all over the map, and it's going to be very hectic here because you do see the flag is going to be here on the base. Matt Mode's going to grab that for the reset here, and they're trying to get the flag back, and that's going to throw in flag number 1. Flippers down here right out of the gate, going to slam one home, and that is going to be an early 1-0 lead here. It is 5 flag cap, so you do have a little bit ways to go here before we see anything, but that is going to be a pretty big start here for the side of the Flippers down here, as it is going to be another flag actually, and Zydster is going to be the one we're on board with that heat wave, and the one player has tossed that flag out. Not exactly sure. I think that was Matt Mode, and yeah, Hungry Animals is going to be there to try and get that reset, but will go down in the process, and that will probably be the end of that flag cap here for the time being, as that will get tossed all the way back. You're going to see Lagshot up top with that thruster, but is going to go right into the heat wave, and will just absolutely eat those pellets down. He will go. That is going to be a kill there for the side of Old Guys, and well, actually 3 dead here for Old Guys means that only Penny's going to be the one up. Lagshot's going to have that OS, not going to have enough time to put it in. So you're going to see shots continuing to ring out here. These things are going in. As you will see, Penny is going to have that instead with that BR charging forward here, and that's going to be an assist. That's going to be 2 dead here for the side of Flippers down, and that should mean a flag cap opportunity here. Penny's going to lose the OS and is somehow going to get a quick regen off there, so we'll succeed continuing to toss this one out. We're going to see where the players are on the side of Flippers down here. Pale Pally is going to be the one trying to pursue down the hallway, and Lagshot as well is going to be there, so it doesn't look like anyone from Flippers down is going to be in a position to stop this until the very end, and they will not succeed in doing so, but they will take 3 of Old Guys with them here, and that may be an opportunity here for a counter cap. As you can see, Jordo is going to be the last player alive, is going to be running around the shocks here, and that will be a flag pulled. Jordo now is probably going to make the decision here to just overextend, try to get to this flag if possible. You can see the 2 players here. It's going to be Hungry Animals down below. Matt Mode will get picked off, and Jordo, I think, just going to go for the toss here off of the podium. Toss that out and try to get the stop, and actually there's going to be nobody around, so with the flag return, because it does look like they were able to get it back, only 2 players up from Flippers down, this may be the counter cap going back in the other direction here. Matt Mode and Hungry Animals, the only 2 here. It's going to be on Hungry Animals here, trying to get this pick, and will succeed in doing so. Jordo goes down, and Penny's going to be here as well to follow up, but the flag will get run in by Zydster. So I mean, really early, just 3 flag caps all in a row right now, as the flag is just, constant chaos off the rip from the looks of things, and the shots will go through. Lagshot goes down. Zydster's going to be there for the pick as well, following that capture. As you're going to see the shots coming through, and it's just constant fire on all sides. Everyone is just bringing players down, and I mean, the kill lead should be held as right now by Flippers down, but they are behind in the cap category because they did not, you're trying to pull at the best moments, and Jordo's going to grab that OS, and that means Hungry Animals, run for your life, buddy, because that is going to be a very white player coming towards you. Very shiny with that double shield. Jordo will use it, and it will run out here, so that is going to be that completed. And we're going to continue moving forward here as the shots will come through, and that's going to be Hungry Animals just beats down Jordo, and he's going to be the next one up in the base, and will get taken down by Matt Mode, so that's 3 dead, and that is going to be a big opportunity here for these players to move out. You're going to see there's going to be a number of shots going through here, and that is going to be some indications on the board. As you will see right now, I mean, the shots just all across the board right now. You can see Georgia's going to get caught from behind for the time being and will end up going down. Hungry Animal's going to just boost on back out of there. And players are going to continue to roll forward here. This will be Flippers down, pushing up the map. Needle or I'm not sure exactly what that was. It's going to be a nice stick, though. So the 1-for-1 against Sidester. Penny trying to get back into the base and try to play some defense here. But it is going to be the side. It will be, I believe that's Pale Pal. He's going to be forced to fall back in a trade out with a teammate here. As the heat wave is going to be coming through. And they're looking to try and finish off some of these kills. Clear the base out so they're able to get this flag out of there. And you can see shots are going to continue to go through. And that is going to be a big kill. So Penny's going to grab that. Going to end up going down. That means Pale Pal going to take this and run it all the way down. Looking to try and get some just momentum here right now. And Zeister will fall. Penny and Jordo, the only two left on the map that can do something about this. And he's going to grab that OS. And no, actually, he's not going to be able to get it in time. Goes down. The OS will get picked up by Matt Mode instead. And that is going to be a flag cap. We are tying up the series here. You're going to see Matt Mode will have that OS and is going to run out for the time being, but they will be tying things up, and there's still, you know, a little over 5 minutes to go here, so still some good time. Hungry Animals might be able to get a pull here and is going to at least toss the flag out and stays alive for just a moment. Zeidster is looking, trying to find out where he's gone, but will get caught from behind instead. Jordo also looking towards the podium and is going to catch one. Doesn't actually finish that kill, but I do believe somebody was able to finish that off instead. As Penny and Viper, last two remainder on the map, and that is going to be the flag starting to get run by Matt Mode here. It's going to be on Viper to finish this one off. Not able to get the shot through, but a teammate will be there to finish it off instead. Zeidster's nade will find one. And that should result in a return potentially, because I think all the players, yeah, it's going to be all these players trying to just dive in onto the point, and they're not going to be able to succeed in doing so. As you can see, Viper will get caught, will go down, but the flags will get reset on the board. And that does mean for the time being we are going to continue to be tied up. So after a flurry of kills in the opening, you know, basically 3 minutes, we haven't seen a whole lot much since then. There's been a couple attempts, but not too much past that here. As we'll see, Zeidster is going to be charging forward once again, trying to make the aggressive push up in towards top. Well, in towards top. Gen is going to fall. That's going to be Penny as well. Viper is going to be on towards the flag. There's going to be two players here playing defense. It will be Lagshot. And well, Hungry Animals is going to be the next one as well. Trying to toss the nades out. Actually goes down to the self nade, unfortunately. So that will be that player falling down as well. And you can see they're just waiting for the OS to grab that. And this is going to be signal another push. Zeidster going to slam that one home. And this should be Flippers down now. Going to have to fall back and play some defense because that is an OS loaded character running right through the base. The Spartan is here with that double shield. And this will be a flag pull here for the side of Old Guys. Flippers down now is going to be forced to kind of rotate back around. All players are there and they're going to be on towards the flag, but that's going to be an OS character. They will get taken down though, and Matt Mode and Lagshot both picking up kills means that return is going to come through. Pale Pally as well has made it all the way to Blue Gen here. Made it with the flag and still has some HP to go, so trying to get across here and going to slam this one home. That's going to be Flippers down, taking the lead here. Going up 3-2 in the flag count with 3 minutes on the clock. That does mean Old Guys gonna have to make some more aggressive pushes. You're gonna have to take a little more chances here, because right now you are gonna be in a heap of trouble with the amount of stuff that is coming your way here. As you can see, Flippers down, choosing to just kind of play defense here. They just want to fall back. They're okay with, you know, the enemy coming towards them for the time being. We're gonna see Zeidster will fall. Hungry Animals with a big kill up top. He's gonna see Viper as well and is gonna be forced to back down. Has to retreat on out of there. And the rest of the team is still on their way forward. Matt Mode leading the lobby right now at 22 kills. So you can see the slaying power definitely in the hands of Flippers down. It's only been converted into a one total flag cap above the other side, but with 2.5 minutes to go, you can see they're thinking about another one, and this is going to be a good start here. You can see Lagshot trying to just play the bodyguard mode and will succeed in doing so. Penny goes down. It's going to be left on Zeidster and Viper here. Last two players remaining, and Zeidster's going to go for the base. Gonna try to get a flag pull here. It's gonna go, well, went for the back smack, I think, wanted it, but the player fell off, so that's gonna be tossing the flag off the podium. Looking to finish this kill on a Hungry Animals, will do so. and it's going to be forced away because there comes the rest of the team playing bodyguard mode basically right now. Going to get in there. Zeidster doing basically everything right now, is able to find that kill, and this could be a huge turnaround potentially. Matmo needs to stay alive and is going to go down. Hungry Animals as well, desperately trying to stay alive as the last, you know, trying to stop this for the team right now. Going to find one, but the second one has OS, and that's going to be Penny picking that one up. Is going to get the heat wave too. And this is going to be a bit of an issue here, as you will see the shots coming through right now. As Penny's going to get one, as Jordo is going to be also looking in the base. The flags are going to be both out, but the flag has been returned. Flippers Down has returned their flag with 1 minute and 20 to go as of right now. You will see the shots coming through, and that is going to be Pale Pally stopped. Hungry Animals is going to be up top as of right now. The last player alive needs to just stay alive here. The flag is out, but I mean the push is probably coming in onto the Flippers Down base here. As with only 1 minute to go on the clock, Old Guys here trying to stay alive. The shots will come through. Map mode is going to fall. Viper picks that one up, but they need to make a push off of this. They have to do something. 50 seconds to go. You need to get a flag cap if you're Old Guys here. The shots will be coming through, and Hungry Animals will go down. So that's going to be the signal probably to open things up. Viper's going to be charging right towards the base here. You can see Jordo, I thought, ate that plasma grenade, did not do so. Viper's going to have that flag out. So that flag is going to be out with 30 seconds to go right now. The 2 players are going to fall. Penny is going to fall. Excuse me, Penny's still alive, but Viper will end up falling. They do know there's a player over here on the side. It's going to be Hungry Animals. Hungry Animals will pick up the kill, trying to get the return, and succeeds in doing so. And that is probably going to be all she wrote for this one, unless the side of Old Guys can get on this flag in the next 10 seconds. Time is counting down. The desperate defense is being mounted here, and that's a huge kill. Mat mode goes down, and that was the 1 player left. It was Zeidster. Except no, Viper's actually going to toss it off. We're into overtime here. Viper got the touch with 1 second to go and is able to get the flag out there. You can see the OS, though, is in the hands of Hungry Animals, and that is going to be a problem, and the shots will come through, and that is going to be it. The flag return. Time expires on the board, which means Flippers down. 2 ongoing as of right now. We are going to be in. It's going to be Slayer on Streets here, as you will see quite a bit on the board for the time being, as it will be, you know, the camo, the shotguns, and everything early on here, and it's actually going to be an early kill lead over towards the side of Flippers Down here, as you will see 2 kills to Mat mode, 3 kills to Hungry Animals. They're already trying to pick these players up off of the spawn here, as you can see the shots are going to be ringing out across the map. 6-3 right now, and I mean, I don't know, Old Guys caught a little bit off guard, I feel like, maybe a little bit with their pants down here, as they've been, you know, they're kind of all over the place. And, you know, Zeidster will pick up that camo, though, in the middle of the map, so that will be a power-up over to the side of Old Guys here. You can see the shots will continue to ring out, though. 4-9, though. Beginning to get some trades, good setups, good trades across the board, as these teams will be continuing to just kind of posture. I mean, that's been really quiet here for a little bit here, but Viper will get caught in the back. Pale Pally finds one. You can see the pings coming out from their team as well, indicating where they believe some players are. They'll spot one up in towards heaven. That's going to be a nice shot. Nice kill out of Pale Pally there, actually. The last bullet of the mag is able to find that one and picks that one up. Is going to continue to be firing off here. As you can see, more shots will come through, and 2 more assists on the board for Pale Pally, as it's stretched out to a 9-point lead this early in the game. And this is not the start Flippers Down was looking for sure. If you're asking me. As you can see, the shots are going to continue to ring out, and it will be a little bit of a slowdown. And actually, we do have a substitution here as well. Octi is now in for the side of Old Guys here, and is going to be in for Jordo, it looks like. So we will see, you know, whether or not the substitution is going to have an impact here, as Octi, sorry, is going to get taken down. That's the stock rifle in the hands of Hungry Animals, going for the skill jump. Will succeed in doing so with that stock rifle in hand. Is going to come up behind a player, and the shots will come through. The assist is there, and it's just overwhelmingly in favor of Flippers Down right now, as we can see the shots continuing to come through. It's going to be 6-18. As it's just, I mean, the game is just getting away from them so early, it seems like, here, and that is not a good sign if you are an Old Guys fan. As you can see, they will finally, you know, get a couple on the board here, and they will find 2, so that's gonna be Penny finding 1, and that is gonna be another couple trades coming out. But it's 20-9. That's an 11 kill lead this early in the game. Is not a good sign. They will have the camo, but I mean, on a map like this right now, the camo, not the most effective and not the most useful power-up that you could really ask for, right? I mean, you kind of missed the days of the rockets where, you know, you had that rockets, especially in Slayer. That was almost 2 guaranteed kills. That's 2 points towards the 50 that you need. And we're going to see inside of tires. The mealies are coming through, and well, finally Hungry Animals going to go down. That boxing match took a little bit longer than expected. That's going to be 3 dead here for the side of Flippers Down. So Old Guys slowly fighting their way back into this one here. They're only down by 7. You know, it was 9. Now down to 7. So a 2-point lead. That's a couple untraded kills. They need to just kind of calm down. Go for this reset here. And try to just, you know, lay it all out a little bit better than this here for the time being. You're trying to just even out the board. Slow the game down to a pace that you are now more comfortable with, because this is not going to the start that you wanted it to be. So you now need to move it more towards something you're more comfortable with. And if that means slowing the game down, that is something that you can do here for the time being. We'll see the shots coming through. And the grenades are going to land, but I mean, kills now down to 8. Still very manageable, and that camo is going to be up, but it doesn't look like anyone from the side of Old Guys is going to be in a position to really go for that one here. ULC is going to be 4 alive right now, and well, the melee comes through and is not going to be able to finish off that kill, so Mad Mode stays alive, but will get immediately traded out. Hungry Animals with that camo in hand, and an 8-point lead right now for Flippers Down. They really just want to, you know, trade out for the rest of the game. That's all you really have to do here, is just trade for the duration of this match. Because you do have that lead, you don't need to worry too much. And that camo shotgun combo, well, okay, right as I say that, the camo runs out. So now it's just a shotgun, still a deadly weapon on the board here. As you're going to see the shots continuing to ring out. It's going to be Penny. He's going to be inside of tires. Finds one. Looking to make it 2, but lag shot will be there to close that kill out. We're going to see the continuing on forward here. And it will be, you know, remaining at 8 kills. So every kill that the side of Old Guy seems to be picking up seems to get just traded out instantly. Unfortunately here on the board, Hungry Animals is going to be the next one up, but he's going to go down. Lag shot, though, will trade out Octi. So that is going to be, you know, again, 1-for-1 kills the entire way through. And unfortunately, if you're Old Guys, you can't be doing this the entire game. It's now up to 10 kills as 2 go untraded here. But it's going to be a bit of an issue because you can't do this for the rest of the game. You're down by 10 points here. And you need to be able to recover this back if you have any hope of going in, evening up the series 1-1 as of right now. Because currently, Flippers Down is just looking pretty darn strong at the moment. As you're going to see, the shots will continue to ring through. Hungry Animals will fall. That was going to be an early kill there, and you're going to see someone just got blown up in tires. That was Zydster. Octi, though, there to trade out on towards map mode, so that's going to be a big kill here. And, you know, successful trade as well. That camo is going to be up. It's going to be grabbed here by Octi, slamming that one home, using the smoke shroud to great effect. And I think is barely going to stay alive here. And, well, yeah, I mean, the team shots come in on towards lag shot, you know, repulses, doesn't expect there to be 2 players there. As the arm's just a little too short, Octi, no! T-Rex arms coming in and not able to find either of those melees results in death for Octi, and the camo is going to be gone as well. Map mode finishes that one off, but is going to get immediately traded out. But we're still looking at a 10-point lead here, and I mean the team shots here, that's a double kill for Hungry Animals. Finds 2. And this is going to be a bit of a problem here because now that's a 12-point lead coming in for Flippers Down. We got to see from Old Guys POV what is going to go on here and whether or not they're going to be able to pull this one through from the looks of things. So we'll see right now. Flagshot and Co are going to be the next ones up. Wrapping around the back right now. I mean, it's just quieted down for the time being. You're going to see the trades coming through, and those are some big kills there for Flippers Down. As the shots will come through, the only 2 away from this match victory here at the moment. As you will see, they're going to just double team up on towards Penny. That means 1. And unfortunately, this is going to mean that Old Guys is going to go down 2-0 in the series unless an absolute miracle happens here. 13 straight kills needed for Old Guys, and it's just not going to happen. And Pale Powie's going to finish that one off. It's going to be 50-37 here as they close out bring the freaking view over. So we missed, the first minute of the game because I forgot to switch. Whoops. My bad. So, okay, yeah, that was a mistake on my part. So, my bad. Unfortunate. Because we are going to see, no one is that. I mean, we're going to have 9 points on the board in the hands of Flippers down. And that is the only touch that we've had this entire series. So the whole round, I mean, it's going to be really low, very quiet for the time being. Matmo with that sniper, just looking for something. Looking for someone to poke ahead on. Is actually going to land that body shot on towards Penny, but is going to end up not being able to finish that kill. And that's going to be a couple kills going the way of Flippers, or old guys here. And that means Flippers down going to be able to grab that ball, be able to rotate that somewhere here. Unfortunately, though, I think that ball, no, that ball's going back tower. Okay, they picked the safe spot. This is good. Because this is where the other team is currently not. As everyone on the side of Flippers down just spawned up over on the other side of the map. And you can see Matmo is going to be over there. Sniper's Nest going to be getting into the gunfight with Penny for the time being. And we'll see that ball will get tossed off the map and reset to 21-9, which means that's going to be an early lead here for old guys. And with 3 minutes to go, I mean, it's probably gonna, this map is the round, excuse me, is most likely going to come down to time here, because realistically, people are just not grabbing this ball enough. But that, the translocator player, it is going to be Map Mode, is able to come out, just barely staying alive in that engagement, is going to be able to get that regen back up to normal, and is going to be able to teleport back out to the other side of the map. You will see Jordo finds Pale Pally here. So some early kills in Jordo. I mean, coming in, must have been shooting, 100 bots during that Slayer, because Jordo comes in, 7 kills, lead in the lobby right now. Very nicely played. One player will get knocked off the map, though, and I do believe that was Jordo who went down. Ball in hand of Penny, though, and is going to be back up in the top tower, and that is more time going the way of old guys here. Penny, though, will be forced to jump off the map. Hungry Animals going to be in the back here, and will find, Penny and Octi both going down here. Viper will find Pale Pally in return, so a couple kills going back and forth and being traded out here. That's gonna be a big kill, though. Hungry Animals just finds Penny out in the open, but unfortunately will end up going down. This lag shot will have that ball in hand. He's gonna be running in towards the back, and as you're gonna see here, the ball will be in the hands of Jordy right now. They're trying to just hold on to Garage the best they can. That ball will be on the ground. It's going to be picked up here by Penny in the back. And this is actually going to be the side of Flippers down, kind of forced to spawn out a little bit here. They are going to be, trying to push them together. And that first player was Octi, trying to push out a route for the team. And that's a nice snipe from Matt Mode. Finds one, looking to make it 2 here. And we'll get that double kill. Finds Viper in the back. And that means just one player is left alive. That is going to be Jordo, who does end up falling. That was a 4 down there. Old guys losing every player on the team. And now we are going to see Pale Pally with that ball in hand. They got to make up, another 26 points right now. And that is a fair bit of time. Penny can be waiting for the rest of the team to come through. We're going to continue. The shots are going to ring out, though, and that's going to be a big one. Octi finds one. That's 3 dead. Hungry Animals now, the last player alive, trying to catch a player from behind, and won't be able to do so. And that's going to be a one-man army there. But Jordo, with that sniper, is able to pick off Hungry Animals. Down he goes. Get me sent back to the respawn screen here. And it's going to be continued to be old guys gaining some time. That's a great shot. Pale Pally just eats it in the face. Down he goes, Jordo, putting on a performance right now in this round so far. And 67 points has been reached by the side of old guys. So, 2/3 of the way there. They've been doing a really good job of, stabilizing ever since the opening section of this map, when they were in a bit of an odd situation where, everyone was just purely slaying out. Nobody was touching that ball. And that's going to be 4 dead, though, for old guys, which means Flippers down should get about 20 seconds of free time here, as the rest of old guys are going to be coming from across the map. And we'll see as well. Matt Mode going to have that ball in hand. The nades out mid. Jordo and Hungry Animals are going to fall, so it's a 1-for-1 trade here. As Lagshot trying to hold down mid. Hungry Animals actually not going to be in a position to support, which means that ball is going to be down on the ground and will get picked up here by old guys instead. 2 dead for the side of Flippers down, as they're trying to make this rotation through scoreboard here, where the ball is currently on the ground, but there's only also a minute left on the clock. They are going to have to keep this in mind, and they're going to have to be paying attention to that here, as the shots are going to continue to ring out. As you can see here, the time is going to continue to tick down. This will be an issue as we move forward over the course of this game here. Ball will be in the hands here of Flippers Down. They are going to have this over towards Garage, and the pincher is coming right now. The shots are going to continue ringing out, and Mad Mode kind of left alone actually back here and just gets no scope by the sniper as the rest of his team had to, kind of fall off their positions, and unfortunately that left him a little bit exposed. The two are going to go down. It's going to be Jordy in the back trying to just deal with it in a 2v1, is somehow staying alive. The nade comes out, not able to do anything though, and that is going to be a 4 dead there. Old Guy's going to lose every player, and that should give Flippers Down the amount of time needed to catch back up here. As we will see, Hungry Animals is going to have that ball in hand right now and is going to just eat a couple of nades. You can see Old Guys on their way in. They're going to find the player that was working out in the back, that Wiz Pale Pally, who does end up going down. The ball's on the ground here, and that is going to be a player translocating out as well, it looks like here. As well, surprise, Viper thought it was a 1v1, and instead the player appears out of translocate, makes it a 2v1 here. The Muleys are going to come through, but they're not going to finish off the kill. Instead, you can see Penny and Viper going to be the last ones left on the map. It's 79 to 70, and all of a sudden the clock is now going to matter here to Old Guys, because they are the ones now who are currently down in time and have to grab that ball before the time is up. But Octi's going to have that ball going for the rotation and is going to end up getting knocked out by Hungry Animals. Mad Mode now going to rotate this ball in the back, and they're just going to drop it on the ground. They're okay to let this count down to time. And it doesn't look like anyone from Old Guys is going to be in a position to do anything about this here, as the ball is going to be on the ground. The round is going to end 81 to 71. Actually, no, it doesn't end yet, actually. The Flippers down, or excuse me, Old Guys got to the ball. The Penny is going to go down, and the minute that ball touches the floor, countdown will expire. That is time up. 1-0 to Flippers Down. We'll continue forward here with round number 2. This is Old Guys now on the brink of elimination here, as this is going to be a slight issue here, as they do have to worry about everything basically right now. They're being outslayed, they're being outdone in terms of ball time as well. They had a great middle of that game in round 1, but now you have to make round 2 count even more, and then you're gonna have to win round 3 on top of that right now. But they're gonna be playing, kind of cat and mouse in the underground tunnel here, trying to get to that ball, and they will succeed in pushing out Mat Mode and Co. They will be forced out. Waiting on this OS is going to be Octi, who's going to jump up and grab that, and is not going to be able to get it in time, or sorry, the camo, excuse me, it's not an OS anymore, as the camo will be forced into visibility, and that will be all 4 dead on the side of Old Guys, and that is not how you wanted to start this round, that's for sure. So despite the 4 dead, no one actually touched the ball. The ball got, grabbed and rolled, and the player immediately died with it. So it does look like the nades will come through. Pale Pally, everyone from the side of Flippers Down except for Hungry Animals is going to fall, and that's going to be ball time here for Old Guys. So starting things off with the ball once again is going to be the side of Old Guys as they work their way back towards Garage to try and set up a defensive position here. And it's now going to be on Flippers Down to come in and face this. Penny's going to have this sniper here over towards the small door. He's going to be looking for this and is going to miss that flick. The teleport out, though, will come through. And Penny's going to go down. Viper's going to go down. It's going to be on Octi right now. And Octi, last man standing against 4 players. This is not where you want to be. Going to have to be forced to fall back here. And, that's just, they're just going to be forced out of the position very quickly. Hungry Animals will find Viper, gets traded out. Mat Mode going to be the next one here in the underground as Pale Pally trying to rotate it with the team. Making their way here, I think, just around towards the scoreboard area, or wherever they can go. Pale Pally will get double teamed though, and will get taken out, but a teammate will be there for some support, and that is going to be 3 dead here once again. So Old Guys not really been able to, currently stabilize in a good position at the moment. As that's going to be a great shot. Mad Mode with that sniper is continuing to go off as the shots will come through once again. And they're just continuing to just go back and forth right now. You're going to see the shots will continue to just come through that stick. Very nice. Mat Mode will finally go down, but the double kill damage has been done here. And I see Pale Pally with that ball is going to be kind of guarding it over here, waiting for the rest of the team to come back online. And is going to try to stay alive, but no. Penny's going to find 2. Penny's going to find 3, I believe that was. That's going to be a 3rd kill, and it was, it was probably Penny Octi. combining together in the kill feed there. And that is going to be, you know, some time accrued now by the side of Old Guys. They have the lead already. That's going to be a big kill out of Jordo. Hungry Animals, though, with that sniper is going to be beginning to go to town here. That's going to be a nice backup into the plasma that was thrown at the start of that engagement. But Hungry Animals continuing to go off with that sniper. Finds the head of Jordy and knows there's at least one more player here. Looking around and is going to, you know, miss that in the close quarters. Trying to find that, but won't be able to do so. That sniper will get handed over. That's going to be a great kill there from the Octi. And actually, nobody called this one out, it looks like, because Octi's behind everybody. Finds 3. Not able to make it the overkill, though, it looks like. But, I mean, yeah, some communication breakdown just happened there because Octi should not have found those extra 2 players after that and is going to run out of bullets on the sniper. Forced back onto the bandit here. As you can see, they're still continuing to build up some time as of right now. You see Octi is going to push 1 player back, but the rest of the team is just charging through the garage. That's going to be Hungry Animals and Pale Pally. Pale Pally is going to be up on plat. Hungry Animals forced to back up and is going to retreat back towards this ball. I do believe this is actually going to be in a pretty good position. They should want to try and rotate this, though, because Hungry Animals is taking a lot of fire. And is going to just toss this one out towards the scoreboard. Old Guys here is going to only have 2 up right now and is going to take the translocator kind of right back to where he started, unfortunately. So that's going to be Penny going down. Shots continue to ring out, and this is going to be a big lead right now from Old Guys, but the way things are going, this may not hold for very long. It's going to be 35 points to the side of Flippers down and counting, but the ball in the hands of Octi. It's going to be up in the top tower. Matt Mode trying to put some shots in, and, you know, not able to do so, but a teammate will be there for the support. The ball gets reset and thrown off the map here. So 69-35 is our current score. We'll see a big kill there from Octi. Teams are continuing to go back and forth. Octi getting a shot in the back and is going to have to force to turn around here. This Hungry Animals up to 32-14, posting a 2.0 KD so far this game. Just fantastic, and just, you know, just coming through and finishing off everything. As there you go, double kill for Hungry Animals. Looking to make it 3 potentially with the team help, and the teammate is going to be there to save his life. So you're going to get the regen back up, but it's going to be more points going the way of Flippers down as they're beginning to, you know, slowly chip away at this lead right now. We are beginning to run out of time as well, too. There's 1:30 on the clock, but the last time I talked about that, the clock came back to bite the other team as Old Guys was not able to hold on to that lead and eventually lost it and lost the round to time. So looking to see whether or not it's going to be Flippers down here that is going to be able to make this comeback once again, and so far they're doing a pretty good job of it. They're only down by 12 points here, and the side of Old Guys is just continuously on the respawn screen. They're not able to really recover any of this so far, as Mammo trying to grab that sniper did not succeed in doing so. When he grabbed it, he did succeed in grabbing it, but did not succeed in keeping himself alive. So ends up going down the sniper over to Octi here. And before it's going to land that shot, that was a no-scope while sprinting, basically. Very nicely picked up. And I believe that's going to be, you know, the players going to garage. They are going to be currently down by a couple of points, but they will retake the lead as of right now. We're going to see everything's quieted down for a second because the side of Flippers down coming from the other end of the map. You're going to see Viper with that sniper now. It's been handed over, or excuse me, no, still the bandit. I thought it was the sniper handed over. That's not the case. Octi going to be going at it over here by scoreboard. He's going to take shots from multiple directions, though. Goes down. That's going to be 2 dead here for Old Guys. The ball is going to be on the run here, it looks like, as it's only going to be Penny left standing. And, you know, you can see Flippers down is not panicking. They're not taking it and just immediately going for that full rotation that Penny's expecting them to do. And instead, they're just keeping it where it is, kind of stationary here, as that's going to be a great translocate. Teleport coming from Penny. He's able to stay alive and goes right back to where that ball was. It's 86. Pale Pally now the last one up from the side of Flippers down, which means that they have to stop this ball. There's only 7 seconds left. A big 2 kills here, but Penny just trying to stay alive on the edge here, and I believe no one's going to get there in time. That is going to be tying up the round. Old Guys is going to tie us up at 1-1. So we're going to see, we're going to be back into round number 3. So winner of this takes the map. And this is either going to be Old Guys extending the series, or it's going to be Flippers down winning the championship here, as Old Guys is currently down 2-0 in the series, having lost both the Streets Slayer and the Aquarius CTF earlier in this night. We'll see Matmo going for the no-scopes early, not able to land any of them. And down below, it looks like the engagements have started. The ball, you know, with the earliest amount of ball time we've seen so far in this game. It's going to be 4-1 right now. Penny's going to be looking for that ball, looking for that camo as well. I mean, it is going to be played in that corner. That's going to be a nice repulse there on towards lag shot. Lag shot will fall. Pale Pally finds that instead. Hungry Animals up to 42 and 17 as well, which is kind of ridiculous right now considering we're still going in to another round, and that could be an excessive amount of kills on the board. I'm going to see Viper with that ball, and Octi's going to have that sniper as well. So, you know, the items that you kind of want right now are in the hands of old guys, and this is going to be a chance for them to build up a good lead here if possible. If they can hold off the side of Flippers down for a little longer than, you know, 1 or 2 engagements, because right now it seems like every time there's an engagement, it's just everyone just falls across the board and the ball changes hands. No one's really been able to, you know, repel a push yet, and you really need to see it happen. Like, you need them to hold on to these positions, because you're set up, you know, you have your whole setup with that ball, and then it just collapses the instant somebody makes contact. I mean, we're in the championship. These teams are here in the finals. You know that they've been working on this for a whole season at minimum. And so far, I mean, we haven't really been able to see it out of these two teams because the balls have just not been held onto for that long. You can see the ball, I believe, just got reset. It got tossed off the map as the players of old guys end up going down. And that is going to be 4 players from the side of Flippers down, trying to, you know, wrap back around. Nades are flying out from Penny, doing significant damage, but no kills found here. This ball's gone right back to where it was before, and Octi gonna have to duck away from that one as well. They know there's a player top mid, and that's gonna be traded. There's Map Mode finds Penny, Viper finds Pale Pally. And there's gonna be Hungry Animals down below. The lead Slayer on the side of Flippers down falls, and that's gonna be the ball picked up by old guys here, as they're gonna take it and go for a bit of a run here. And actually, this is, you know, the most one-sided round we've seen so far out of the 3. Old guys with a significant lead early. It's up to 45 points right now and counting as they're trying to pull away. And they are going to have the, you know, the control. They've been able to do a pretty good job of this right now, as both players down here, Octi, I think, through the pillars found both of them basically, and that is going to be the ball once again, you know, in the hands of the side of Flippers down. They're going to continue to work with this here in the back of tower up high, and it's going to be on Flippers down to try and get into this here. Camel player is going to be Penny, is going to be found, and actually finds 2 somehow. I don't know if Penny finds both of them, but the grenade comes through, finishes one, and then gets the kill on the other here. Madmo desperately wants the sniper, but no, gets shot right out of the air. Great shot by Octi as just domes Map Mode jumping through the air there. And while this is all going on, they're still counting down time over to the side of old guys here. They're up to 70 points to 1. And right as I was talking about, you know, holding on to that ball and, you know, repelling a push, old guys, when it matters most, has successfully sent 2 of these ones packing so far. So they're going to get up to 80 points before they're going to be forced to reset this ball here, as Octi and Map Mode are going to trade up top, and Hungry Animals is going to retake the position that they were just in. And now it's going to be on Flippers down here. As you'll see, I mean, Hungry Animals is going to be the player in the back. Viper and Co are going to be the ones charging forward. There's no camo or anything right now that was used up already. Ball's going to be down to Hungry Animals, just firing down from above. Honestly, if you're Flippers down, you probably want someone else up there with that ball, and you send Hungry Animals to go kill everybody, because that's your lead Slayer, who's not really active because he's holding on to that ball and counting out the time right now. But this is where the comeback may begin. Flippers down, looking to bring it all the way back, down 50 points right now, and they got to do a little more still. The shots will come through. It's going to be Viper from behind with that translocator, trying to get some shots off, and is going to run back at one shot. Shots at long range, not able to do it. The ball is going to get reset, tossed off the map here, as old guys is going to be a couple man down, and Flippers down, I guess, just didn't want anything to do with that, and Viper's actually going to teleport to the tower stairs here. Knows Pale Pally's back here, is going to be able to find that, but gets shot in the back. The trade is there. Lag shot finds it. And that's going to be the ball here once again, going to the side of, well, it was going to say the Flippers down, but it looks like there's 2. That's going to be the ball, you know, lag shot, grabbing that, running it towards tower. And, I mean, they're only at 30 points, but this is, you know, potential for the comeback here. Old Guys hasn't really been able to touch that ball since they hit the 80-point mark. They got to 84, picked it up briefly. But that is kind of all that's been able to happen for them right now. As you will see, work it up towards the top of the tower. They got 2 players in the back ramp. That's going to be 1 player going down. This Pale Powie falling. The ball just got tossed off, so down it goes. It will get reset here. 3 dead, though, on the side of Flippers down. It's all going to be on map mode in the back. Finds 1 on towards Penny. Trying to just, you know, be a nuisance, but is immediately going to be found by Octi, and Octi's going to drop him. Octi will find the double as well, so, you know, good start here. Trying to just start things off and is looking to make it 3 if possible. Finds another one. Lag shot goes down. Unofficial triple going to Octi here, and that is going to be the score limit reached. Old Guys with that ball the whole time. Old Guys keeping themselves alive by winning that oddball on live fire, and we are now headed to a recharge strongholds map. You know, this mode and map combination has been in rotation forever. Same thing with oddball live fire, honestly. So I mean, you know, these teams well practiced on both of these, and Zydster is going to be back in. As you can see, the captain has rotated out. Penny is out, so I do believe actually Old Guys is just playing on a full rotation here, not keeping a standard 4 throughout the whole series, it looks like. So, you know, good for them. Everyone getting an opportunity to contribute to this win if they do succeed. But as of right now, they are going to be trailing in the series 2-1 right now, as they are going to be the first one on towards B, but Flippers down has flipped A their way. So they are going to gain, you know, those early points here. B will go the way of Old Guys. C as well going their way if Zydster can stay alive, but he can't. So that's going to be B to the side of Old Guys, and AC over towards Flippers down as of right now. We'll see. So while Octi and Co trying to make their way here over towards C, there's going to be 1 player in the back. It is going to be Hungry Animals. They're not going to check this. They're not going to check this. Gets 1, gets 2. Both get just smacked in the back. That's going to be the double kill there for Hungry Animals. Finds both players, and that is going to protect C right now. They are going to be on towards B as well, and A, I believe, was being capped and was cleared out. So Jordo able to clear that one out of any incursions here. As we will see the shots continuing to go through. Pale Powie gets caught down below. That's going to be 2 dead for Flippers down, so this will be a chance possibly for Old Guys to get on towards B, and it does look like that is where they're aiming towards if they can clear stuff out. But the players are back up on Flippers down, which means you're looking for those early picks, and once again not able to really find them just yet. I do expect Jordo to get caught by the player out in Pipes, but that Pipes player now occupied by Viper here. This Viper's also going to be looking out on towards the battery area. That's going to be 2 dead actually, as Old Guys finds 2. And that's going to be C going their way and B going their way. So this is a trip kip actually for Old Guys here, as they're able to just stack up some time. A, though, will be going over to the side of Flippers down here. They have 2 players there. That cap should come through for sure. You're going to see the nades flying out, and poor Octi is just taking everything and more to the face. And it's still somehow alive through it all. It's staying alive here in top BR. And you can see they're just kind of playing a containment game. They're not trying to be aggressive. They're just trying to hold these players into where they are. But it looks like, you know, Octi was traded out. And you can see the long range shots. Viper with that great set of shots on towards lag shot there. The containment has been a little bit broken as of right now, as Hungry Animals gets in on towards Zydster. And you can see the shots. Viper now is going to have to contend with a couple players here. That is going to be Pale Powie in mat mode, making their way towards him here. He's going to be able to shoot 1 in the back. Not able to finish that one off though, and you will see B gets flipped over, so the side of Flippers down being able to break out and get on towards B, so they will break that, but immediately you're going to see Old Guys right back on towards it, trying to hold them in to the spawn point here, and they're doing a fantastic job of this so far, actually. Excuse me. Hungry Animals though somehow got behind everybody and is able to pick the player on B. Is going to continue into the back. I don't know how he's still doing this. Still somehow able to continue to pick these players off left, right, and center here. As we will see, the nades are going to continue to fly out. And still alive here in the back of Pipes, but A is going to go over to Old Guys here, it looks like. Hungry Animals finally will go down, but it's only Zydster left alive here. Looking to try and deny this camo if possible, as it's coming up momentarily. But AB going to go to Flippers down here, so that is mean time is going to be ticking in their favor. They're going to be gaining some points here. We're going to see where they head next. You are going to see One is going to get caught inside a turbine. That is going to be, that was, I believe, Pelpali ends up going down. And just looking for the pipes player is Zeidster. There's nobody alive from the team, though, because everybody has died. The shock rifle in hand is going to be, you know, sort of a consolation prize here, as they weren't able to actually pick up any points. That's going to be a great shot. Matt Mode goes down to the shock rifle snipe across the map. And you're going to see them, you know, trying to play this game of just keeping them contained inside of A right now. And so far, they executed it pretty well near the start. And you're going to see that's going to continue on here. C, though, will get capped by the side of Flippers down, and that's going to be some point flipping here. Going the other way, but A is actually going to be flipped as well, so, you know, maybe they just shift the containment game in a different direction here, possibly. As we're going to see now, trying to protect A, Zeidster is going to be paying attention here. As you see, Matt Mode going to be launching some shots across map. Pelpali trying to play defense over towards C, and will succeed in preventing the cap for the time being. This lag shot and co are actually going to grab A here, and that is going to be some points going their way here for the time being, as C will get cleared off as well. That is going to be time. B, the only one hill in possession of old guys at the moment here. Zeidster is going to continue to just toss out the nades. As you will see, Zeidster, is going to be set up on C flat, will end up falling though. And, you know, two players get caught from behind. Jordo falls as well, so B actually might get taken over. Flippers down, looking to be aggressive and go for that potential trip cap here. As you will see, Pelpali just locking down C for the time being, and, you know, B is not in a great position for the side of old guys here. They will be able to clear that one out. But that is going to be all she wrote for that, it looks like, as B will get flipped. C will get flipped, actually, unless Octo... Well, Octo is going to stay... It was going to go down, but I do believe, yeah, Zeidster stayed alive just a little bit longer, but the trip cap also potentially coming through, except Pelpali is going to abandon it. They're going to choose to play the more predictable spawns. They know where this team is going to be, and they're not going to be too greedy about it. I like this discipline coming out of Flippers down. They're trying not to be greedy about what they're doing here. And they're not going to overextend into that trip cap, because that would break apart their setup with the spawns that would then come through. So, you know, a lot more uncontrollable, at least in this way. You know where this team is going to be coming from. You're going to see Jordo going to hop on B here, looking to try and get this capture. There's going to be players in multiple directions here, but the cap will come through. But C is going to get flipped in the process, and it will do so. That's going to be Flippers down over the 200 point mark. I don't know if that was Jordo's own nade. That was a little unfortunate if it was. Viper not able to win that kill against Hungry Animals. And Pelpali is going to find Zeidster as well, so just AB went the way of old guys here, and that was, you know, just for a fleeting moment here, because now B's going to go over, A's going to go over. They will get C as a consolation prize here, but C alone is not going to get them any points towards the win. They're still falling behind. 220 has been crossed, which means the side of old guys gotta go. You gotta go now here. You gotta get on towards these points. You're going to see map mode across the map, but you do need to hop onto one of these points. You got to stop the points from coming through here. If you are old guys here, the boxing match down below between Lagshot and Octi will emerge. Octi with a belt. The stairs once more. Pelpali is going to fall, but the nade comes through to significant damage. 239 though is going to be the points that Flippers Down's reached. And you basically got to play perfect Halo here. If you're old guys from here on out, you cannot afford to lose any more points. And the camo tried to get being grabbed. Is not going to see him doing so. Hungry Animals finishes that one off despite the nade coming through. Is one shot, but is able to grab that one. And by the looks of things, Jordo and Viper, last two hopes alive on the map. Viper is going to try to stay alive. He needs to hop on towards B now, and will do so at the very last second here. But C's going to flip over. It's going to be all for naught. And that is going to be Flippers Down, taking the series 3-1 as they win it 250 to 82.